everybody. Welcome back to Rambling RunOff. I am your host, Robert Rios, here to give you the sports news I think you need to hear. And of course, with me through the internet spaces is my co-host, Mr. Danny 10. Danny, say what's up to everybody on the internet.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
No, yes, we're in for another hot pot of an episode. Should be good, because all I gotta say is, I love LA. The Los Angeles Dodgers are your 2024 MLB World Series champions.
Let's go!
We're gonna be going over that in a bit, and then Danny's also gonna be going over these past 2 weeks of the NBA's tip-off season, beginning of the season.
Sir.
In episode 3, since we are talking about champions, we're going to be going over some of our more memorable championship runs off the top of our heads. We got a little list here, we're going to see where that goes. And of course, in the rundown, we got a bunch of stuff to go over, so stick around for that as well. But yeah, we're excited. You can call us homers, but hey, fuck it. I mean, we're from the greater Los Angeles area. Like, what do you want us to do? But yeah, we're excited. The Dodgers are World Series champions.
Yeah,
we're just happy.
No more questions about 2020.
I put a note on my Instagram. I put Mickey Mouse Trophy D's nuts. Because everyone had a chance. But anyways, Danny, how have you been?
I've been chilling. Just working. Haven't had much time to golf, but been trying. I've been good, Rob. How have you been?
I mean, I've been okay. I think I might have picked up a small bug the past 2 weeks.
Oh no.
I'm not 100% sure what it is. I thought it was my allergies, because it was mostly nose congestion, a slight cough, but I also had like pain around my eyes, so I'm like, alright, it has to be a sinus headache, but
you got some
very specific. And then the other day, like, I kind of coughed and I kind of got like a headache, and I was like, bruh. So I did take some Robitussin before this. I also took a Tylenol. So we're gonna see how this goes. So sorry if I don't have too much energy this time, but I should be okay to go.
What a trooper.
I mean,
that's our fearless leader, y'all.
I mean, I was okay. I mean, I went out to City Walk with my girlfriend the other day. We just walked around. Went to the Dodger Clubhouse store, checked the vibes.
Hell yeah. How was it?
There's a shit ton of people in there. That's the most people I've ever seen in that store, yeah.
They still have gear or no?
Of course they still have gear. They're going to have gear for days.
I was wondering.
No,
wondering, man.
Oh, well, I'm letting you know, bro, of course.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's all good vibes, but yeah. I don't know, Dan, do you want to start going, or you got anything else to let the people know what's going on in your life?
I ain't got much. If it's too late now, but if you voted, thanks for voting. We'll see in the next couple of days how this turns out, but nothing else. That's all I got, Rob. What about you?
I saw an interesting video. I'll go over real quick. There's this guy.
Sure.
I think he's from Australia. He moved he moved to this side of the world, with his dog, and he's trying to drive a tuk-tuk. You know what I'm talking about?
That was a tuk-tuk.
It's like those.
What is that?
It's a three-wheel vehicle, like a little taxi car.
Tuk-tuk.
He's trying to drive one of those from like South America all the way to Alaska.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So he bought like a crappy one, and
he's not gonna make it.
Oh no, he's been getting help. I think if I understood his TikTok or his Instagram, it kept breaking down, so he kept getting stuck in Bolivia, but like he kept posting it everywhere on the internet that like all the people in the area started figuring out who he was, so they were giving him spare tires, spare parts, so he wouldn't break down anymore.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, man.
Unfortunately,
that's the best part.
No, yeah, it was a very well organized thing for him. Unfortunately, his trip has been paused for a bit because from all the videos I was watching. So in his video, he said I guess a truck driver fell asleep and he whacked it.
No.
Yeah, they were in the little car, and then he started shitting bricks because he had his dog, and his dog like ran over. Well, he had it in a harness, but they knocked over. They got knocked over. So his dog started running, so he had to like chase it down, and then I think it was his friend or his brother that was also in the. So it was basically the two of them in that little tuk-tuk in the dog. So the dog got
hit by a truck.
Yeah, so the paw was they took the dog to a vet. The dog is okay. He like sustained like minor injuries on his paws. But yeah, so now they have to buy a new one. But he's gonna take a plane from I think Brazil to Peru. I think I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. And
he's gonna restart in Peru.
Yeah, so they're gonna buy a new one, cause they put like a GoFundMe and they raised like $20,000.
Damn.
So yeah, that's what I found on the internet.
Yeah. Have you seen that guy, the Japanese guy that's biking from New York to LA? Seen that guy on Instagram?
Nah, I've seen some other guy. He's
the skateboarding guy.
Yeah, he's skateboarding.
Yeah, that is brutal.
Yeah, well, I mean, even them too. They already had to stop because his homie had blisters.
Yeah, I mean, the skateboarding is brutal. Yeah, I've seen the Japanese guy skating across. He's been getting a lot of help. Like people have offered, like, hey, you can.
What Japanese?
Like he's asked, like, hey, yeah, I mean, it's a Japanese. I think his name is Human. Underscore Redo.
You're talking about the bicycle guy.
Bicycle guy, yeah.
Okay, because my guy's like Hispanic or something. His thing is like J Films, and he's skateboarding. Him and his friend are specifically pushing, not just skateboarding. Pushing from LA to New York. I think they're doing it for like a charity of some sort. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah.
Hold on, let me find the bike guy. Human Revo. Sorry, not Redo.
Okay.
Revo.
That's cool.
Human underscore Revo on Instagram.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, he's biking from New York to LA. Yeah, shout out, y'all.
That's
yeah,
cool.
he like camped out at people's like backyards, and like one guy gave him dinner, and like as soon as he left, he got a flat tire, and so he helped him out and stuff. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. It's like the best part of America, people helping each other out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the parts you don't see all the time.
Yeah. But anyway,
let's talk about the Dodgers.
To dive in, baby.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I bet.
It's time for Dodgers Championship.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Or as the old saying goes, it's time for Dodgers baseball.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Congratulations.
Cause yeah, I was at work when it happened, but yeah, I was still emotional, excited. I mean, the way that it happened too was just like kind of insane, considering they were down 5 runs in the 5th inning.
5-0.
And then literally, the whole thing just like turns around. I got some notes here, Danny. I would like to read real quick.
Go ahead. You do it.
The Dodgers became the first team in a World Series clinching win to come back from down 5 or more runs. They also become the first team in MLB postseason history to fall behind by 5+ runs, erase that deficit, fall behind again, and yet still win the game. So there was a lot against the Dodgers. Somehow being up 3-1, there was still a lot against them. If that makes any sense.
I mean, the Yankees were swinging like, every game was an elimination game now. So they were swinging for the fences every time they got up to bat. So they were swinging free. They didn't have to worry about strategizing this or that. They were just swinging, getting as many on base and home runs as they could. I think that's a really powerful mindset.
No, yeah, I mean, as you saw, the Dodgers trailed 5-0 against an unhittable Garrett Cole early on. Only scored those 5 unearned runs by taking advantage of the Yankees. Many defensive miscues.
3 mistakes.
Yeah, that's crazy. And they got only 1 of 1/3 innings out of the starter Jack Flaherty, which was kind of a shock to me because I thought he was gonna go deep, but right off the bat, it was like, all right, take him out. Go to the bullpen.
Yeah.
Fuck it, YOLO, whatever we got. That just kind of meant that they had to deploy an army of arms to navigate a revived Yankee lineup at the moment.
They had like 5 pitchers within that like first 5 or 6 innings. Like they switched so many pitchers.
I mean, they had to. The Dodgers had no starting pitching.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all the relievers going up against, the arms of Tommy Cannell and Luke Weaver on the other side for the Yankees. So they were stretching it very thin. I mean, it was already Game 5. You might as well just kind of go for it, And I mean, the fact that they were able to get lucky, in quotations.
I mean, they had to save Yamamoto as well in case there was a Game 6. But
no, yeah, of course, because then I think if we went to Game 7, it would either A, be a bullpen game, or B, you would have to have Bueller or Flaherty go back out there again.
Yeah,
because you wouldn't have a choice.
I mean, this is already Flaherty's, like, what, he had like 2 days of rest and then come out to pitch again. That's why I think that's why he was a little gassed.
Yeah. I mean, when he did go out there, he was stellar the whole time. So I mean, it's safe to assume that he didn't hold back his first start out there. It's just, Game 5, the Yankees already seen him once. They already know what he's gonna kind of throw. They were already, somewhat prepared for his velocity.
Yeah. And I think it was smart of Dave Roberts to put him out early because you give too big of a lead early on, and it's just impossible to come back from. It was damn near a miracle that they were able to do that in this game. But damn, it was crazy. What a game it was.
No, yeah, it was one for the books. Let me see. I got some more notes for you here, Danny. LA was led by one of the greatest offensive performances in World Series history from Freddie Freeman, whose pair of RBIs in Game 5 gave him a Fall Classic record-tying 12 in only 5 games in the World Series MVP honors. But the Dodgers' performance in the clincher was also evidence of how they don't always need a gargantuan walk-off grand slam like the one Freddie Freeman provided in Game 1, or in fact any balls over the wall to piece together a postseason win. Hey, let's talk about that real quick. Danny, were you able to see that grand slam, that grand salami?
Yes. Yeah, that walk-off grand slam Game 1. It was electric. It was incredible. Yeah, I went to one of our local bars, watched it. Shout out Progress.
TFTI,
How's our
bro.
Progress? Damn, son. Were you watching at home? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was at home.
Damn. Shit came out. But yeah, damn, I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't hear anybody. It was just cheering noise. It was crazy. It was absolutely electric. I couldn't imagine how it was in Dodger Stadium, but yeah, what an incredible moment. First time World Series history to get a walk-off grand slam. Freddie Freeman had an amazing performance. He also had six home runs in 6 consecutive games. For 6 consecutive World Series games. Excuse me. Setting a new record. Yeah, he definitely deserved that MVP honor.
No, yeah. I mean, he was like lights out every time he went up to the plate. So yeah. I kind of figured that he was
too.
Oh, a bad foot, a bad rib. If anything, I was watching his Jimmy Kimmel. He was on Jimmy Kimmel last night as of this recording. And he told Jimmy, the game. What is it? When it's the day before the game or the day of the game, and what is it called? Dang it, it's on the tip of my tongue. What is it? Oh, dang it. When you're injured and I'm trying to get it. It's on the tip of my tongue, bro. He was a game time decision every game, not because of his
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
he was a game time decision for his rib.
Yeah, that's crazy. And damn, because they never reported the rib injury until like after. I don't know. That's pretty crazy.
He said it was like the day before the NLDS. CS, excuse me.
It's not NLCS, yeah?
Yeah, he said it was the day before he was in the batting cage, and I guess he whacked himself. I don't know. He didn't explain entirely. So yeah, I was like, what? I guess I don't know if he got hit by he was in the batting cage or
Yeah,
whatever
maybe
it
got
may
hit by a
be.
weird ball.
Yeah, but yeah, he was a trooper. That's why I was like, there's no way. Like when he hit that grand slam, I was like, what? And then the fact that he busted out the Statue of Liberty pose, I was like, oh, that shit's gone, bro.
Yeah. But as soon as he hit it too, he knew it off of the first pitch at his on bat. Damn. His at bat appearance.
No, yeah,
Damn. It was.
I mean, it was something out of a movie.
It's
practically.
crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah. He knew it as soon as he touched it. Damn. It was amazing. Biggest teeth in the game. Freddie Freeman. Him and them chompers, man. MVP.
No, yeah, I mean, a pressure can bust pipes or pressure can make a diamond.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Dodger defense, Rob?
I mean, yeah, I thought Freddie Freeman. I thought Mookie Betts was really good. Every time a ball went out towards him, he did a really good job. Let me see. Teoscar Hernandez's throw. Your boy Teo.
My boy.
Getting Stanton out.
Teoscar.
There was only one way he was going to get out, and it was the ball had to be thrown on a dime.
Yep. Right at home.
And yeah, right at home. And I mean, Stanton can't run for shit. So,
yeah. Oh my god,
like
the memes.
Like when that happened too, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, there's no way, bro.
Yeah. It was just so crazy.
No, yeah, I mean, everything about that was just perfect. Like with them winning Game 3 to me was like very surprising. I didn't expect them to do that. I don't know. I know me and you. I have it written down here. Me and you both had them going to Game 6.
Yeah, we both had Game 6.
I was like, there's no way we can go. There's no way that it won't be a good series. I mean, it was. I feel like it was entertaining. Like a lot of people were saying this was gonna be a bad World Series because because it's the two biggest two biggest markets. And people are gonna be turned off by that. But no, like this is what the league would want overall. Like the two biggest markets.
That's so crazy.
The best players.
Exactly. I mean, it's the best players. They have the best players because they're the two biggest markets, and they're the two biggest markets because they're two of the oldest teams. Yeah, with the biggest stars on them. Like, this is what everyone. I mean, this is what the MLB probably was hoping for, praying to get the most viewership and whatnot. And it was a blast to watch. I mean, every game except for game 4, which is that blowout by the Yankees was close. There's a chance that it could have gone either way. Yeah, I mean, electric performances. Both stars from both sides, Aaron Judge and Ohtani, not really producing much. Kind of right up until the end. I think Ohtani produced much more.
Honest, they were dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, they were dog
bad.
But at least Ohtani had a couple hits that I think 2 of them resulted in earned runs.
I know that was in the beginning though. After that, he went for like 0 for 18.
Yeah, he went nothing. Yeah, it was in total he was like 3 for 24 or something like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
Something incredibly bad.
His injury didn't help either.
Yeah, his partially dislocated shoulder did not help at all.
Yeah,
Aaron Judge, no excuses, but he did hit a home run in the last game. But I mean, too little, too late.
Yeah, too little, too late, and then he shot himself in the foot.
Yeah, with the error.
I shouldn't say that.
Oh my
I shouldn't say
God.
that. I was watching John Boy Media.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with? Yeah. Well, shout out. They were very big Yankee fans, but
yeah,
they were respectable, honorable enough to still cover the game. And John Boy did the review on like all the miscues, and he literally zoomed in on Aaron Judge's face. I shit you not. I'll send you the video later, Danny. I shit you not. He literally took his eye off the ball
for like 1 second. I saw that.
Yes, that was literally what happened.
Yeah, he took his eye off the ball to look at the base that he should be throwing at.
Yeah.
And because of that, he didn't reach far enough out. And when he looked back, it was already too late. It hit the top of his glove already.
Yeah. And then,
that is just unfortunate.
And then the next one, Anthony Volpe at shortstop throws it to, was it Chasman? Into the dirt, which could have been grabbed, but like it was such a bang play. But if you watch it from like a specific angle, he like I said, he threw it into the dirt, which is very common in baseball. But the problem is that he threw it into the dirt.
Yeah, he threw it into the dirt, into the path of the runner as well.
Yeah, unintentionally, like he could have thrown it, it could have skipped, Chasman could have caught it, but instead it went directly into the dirt. Like not like he threw it and it went into the dirt. He threw it into the dirt.
Yeah.
And then the next one, literally John Boy goes really into detail about this. It's a ground ball by Mookie, and which, by the way, he did point out it happened earlier on in the game. A ground ball by Mookie goes to Rizzo, and Garrett Cole gets there and they get him out.
Yeah.
Oh no, excuse me. Rizzo runs to the base, but the difference was that the ball was much closer to the base, which is why Rizzo ran to the base. On this second one, it was further, and this is one of those. And my girlfriend was like, "What happened? I don't get it." Like, I'm like, this is just one of those fundamentally sound baseball things that even if Rizzo could have ran to the base, there's
Garrett
no
Cole
one
should have
off
been covering it.
Yeah, he should have still ran up there just in case. Cause what if, I don't know, he drops the ball, or I don't know. You never know.
And it's just better to have two players. If y'all were wondering, Garrett Cole, the pitcher, should have been running to cover base. Mookie Betts hits it into right field. If it lands short, even if it goes far, the shorter it is, the pitcher should be moving to cover the base in case the first baseman can't get back to the base before the runner gets there.
And
so
they had
this play,
2 outs.
Yeah, 2 outs. Garrett Cole, the ball goes short, hits the ground, rolls out. Rizzo picks it up after the first bounce, but is a little far from the plate and looking to see if Cole was going to go there, if the pitcher was going to cover. Garrett Cole maybe takes like 2 steps off the mound, and he realizes, oh shit, he's not there. But Mookie Betts, fast as hell, fast as lightning, is basically on base, and Rizzo tries to start a sprint, but he already knows it's futile.
It's too late, yeah.
It's way too late, and Mookie Betts touched base, and that was a critical error, because then it was followed by my boy Teoscar Hernandez smashing the ball into the wall, which honestly they could have caught, but probably like broken something or run into the wall trying to grab the ball like that, or it could have resulted in like a full. What is that? That would have put him up by like 2 runs, right?
I think
if everyone had come in.
Was that before or after? Because I have it right here.
I think that was before.
Okay, let me see. I have it right
here.
here.
No, that was after.
Yeah,
after the Mookie Betts.
Lux and Ohtani strikeout, and then Betts gets the grounder. Rizzo doesn't get there. Hernandez scores, and the Dodgers are on the board. Oh yeah, that's the first run. I think that was.
The Oscar ties it at 5.
No.
You're right. No, Daco brings
Hernandez
it to.
scored, and the Dodgers were on the board. And then I got here.
No,
it only
Freeman
gets
hits
for the
it.
Yankees. Yeah, Freeman then smacks a single to center to drive in a pair and make it 5-3.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're in that area. Then Teoscar Hernandez lofts a long double off the wall in left center to bring Betts and Freeman home to tie it at 5. Oh, I'm thinking of Kike Hernandez. That's why I didn't differentiate. You're correct. Okay, you're right. Yeah. Sorry, wrong Hernandez.
Kike hit that sacrifice pop.
Yeah, Kike hit the single, and that's what got this thing going. And then
single?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because he was the first on base.
Because then Lux and Ohtani struck out.
Yeah, you're right.
And Freddie Freeman smacks a single. It's 5-3. Teoscar Hernandez hits the double over Aaron Judge, and it's all tied at 5. And boom, with all the Dodgers runs in the inning unearned, which is still crazy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I think this 5th inning is just going to be talked about for the rest of history, mankind.
Yeah.
I mean, then
the amount of errors, God, man. It was just, it was tough for the Yankees. It must have been tough to watch.
Oh, no, yeah, dude. I mean, I was in shock. I mean, again, another run. It's 6. Was it 5-5? Then 6-5, and then just little by little. I mean, the Dodgers, as I said, they stormed back, and they win the game 7-6. Yeah, I just can't believe it. So I'm still soaking it in. I'm trying to soak it in. Like I said, I was at work. I was in a vehicle watching the game on my phone, so it didn't
Yeah.
hit the same. But like I said, I went to the Dodgers clubhouse at City Walk the other day, and I don't know. It might sound silly, but like just being around just all the people buying Dodger gear, like just that little snippet just feels good.
Yeah, I mean, it's the energy you're around, like that to have a whole city root for a team and have them win. You know what I mean? It just feels good. It feels good.
No, yeah. So I have like a weird itch on my foot. What's going on here? Is there a mosquito in here? I'm getting attacked. But yeah. Like when we were, well, we'll talk about it later. But like when we were kids, like there was parades for our like other local pro teams. But like we were kids, like it was we weren't gonna be able to enjoy it the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, congratulations to the Dodgers. I mean, I'll go over the games. Game 1, 6-3. Freddie Freeman hits that grand slam. Game 2, we win again, 4-2. Then they go to New York, Yankee Stadium. They win 4-2. They couldn't get it going. Aaron Judge, everyone could not. All the people that were saying that this was evenly matched, I feel like star-wise they were, but this is gonna sound dumb. Talent and fundamental-wise, they were not. I know we're rounding up time here, but John Boy in his video also pointed out those errors were on purpose.
What do you mean?
The scouting department for the Dodgers told the Dodgers players the way to beat the Yankees is to play baseball. Does that make any sense, Danny?
No. Explain, please.
Basically, they were saying if we put the ball in play, the Yankees will destroy themselves.
They're gonna mess up themselves.
Yes.
I see what
All
you're saying.
talent, no fundamentals.
I see what you're saying.
And guess what happened?
Damn. It's facts.
They shit the bed.
It is facts.
Because, yeah, that's a crazy scouting report. Play baseball, and you'll win. But,
play the game.
Yeah, just play the game. But, yeah, congrats to the Dodgers. Other fun fact, Danny, 4 of the Dodgers' 8 World Series championships have been against the Yankees, 1955, 1963, 1981, and now 2024. I don't want to go over too much time, but I mean, like I said, it's really, really cool that the Dodgers fucking won, bro. Like, I have no idea how else to explain it. I don't know. Do you have any other words to describe this feeling?
I mean, I'm not a huge baseball guy. At the end of the day, I'm more of a basketball guy. But yeah, I mean, this series really got me much more into baseball. Not just first started with the power of Ohtani, the star power. You go out just to watch him perform and whatnot. But I think this run's just started at the perfect spot to have the Dodgers face up against the Padres, have that little bit of rivalry, and have them to come back from damn near elimination.
It's not a rivalry.
2-0.
It's just annoying.
Yeah. But yeah, come back from 2-0, move on, take the Mets out handedly, and then go on to face the Yankees, the other big franchise in MLB, and to have electric game after electric game. Walk-off grand slam game 1, game 2 super close, but Dodgers taking again. Game 3, the same thing. Dodgers, real close game, but they take it out at the end. And then the Yankees to battle back and crush the Dodgers 4-11 or 11-4. and then for the Dodgers to say we could take it back to LA, but better safe than sorry. Boom.
Fuck that. Just win it now.
Yep.
Kill him now.
So, I mean, but
All right, don't kill
even
him.
that
Beat them
game
in the
electric.
game.
Coming back from a 0-5. Yeah, I mean, what a series it's been.
No, yeah, let's see. And also, 4-1 in some places is known as a gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere.
But yeah, Danny, I think that's it. I don't know if I skip anything important. I mean, we had the parade. Your boy
Yeah, the parade
Teosco
was cool.
got teared up. He made me tear up a little bit.
Yeah, the Oscar, dude, Clayton Kershaw as well. He got emotional talking about how he's like, I think he said word for word, he's like, I had nothing to do with the championship run, but he's like, we couldn't celebrate in 2020. I've been a Dodger for so long. This one really feels like a true championship. Man, that got me too. The Oscar and both those clips, the Oscar and Clayton Kershaw,
I like how
they both had me for a second, man.
He said, I'm going to do this in Spanish, but I don't know if he was just drunk and he just started talking in English.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think he got caught up. It was so funny.
No, yeah.
Bro, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? The last thing I'll say about this, it is criminal that you cannot get at the Oscar Hernandez championship jersey right now. It's criminal. You can get one for Edmund off rip. You can get one for fucking Walker Buehler. I mean, it's good he threw the last pitch, but
I mean, here's a picture.
yeah, I mean, but the Oscar Hernandez, he carried your ass through the whole series into the World Series. Freddie Freeman was, the best. Like, he was just the most solid hitter, except for the Met series. I'll take that. But damn, solid hitter, solid fieldman. Damn, but you can't get a jersey from him. You have to make like a custom jersey and type it in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway.
I mean, close enough. Are you sure,
Yeah,
bro?
I mean, close enough.
I really just typed in. Oh no, it's Enrique. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. It's Kike.
Oh, okay. That's all good. Okay, I found one, but it's on eBay. All right. Oh, and there's also the limit. Oh, not that one. All right. Yeah. I guess you had to do
You know what I mean?
a custom. Yeah. At least you could do a custom.
Yeah, that's true. At least you can do a custom, I guess.
But yeah. That's it, Danny.
That's all I got.
All right, for sure. Yeah, congrats to the Los Angeles Dodgers for winning the World Series.
Yes, sir.
I am happy. Let's just see how long this good feeling lasts, Danny.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see Shohei's pitching at the start of next season and whatnot. I doubt it with his the shoulder. Maybe he will, like early in the season, just not at the start. But we'll see.
No, yeah, I think that's it for me. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Danny, you got 20 minutes on the clock. We're going to be talking some NBA season tip-off recap. It's been, like 2 weeks now since the season started. And we got some undefeated teams. We got some teams that just have not got it going yet. We got some teams at a new stadium. I got some topics here, Danny, but you're welcome to go off the dome if you want to. But yeah, Danny, what you got, man?
Yeah, let's start off with the two undefeated teams, the Cavs and the Thunder. I think we talked about it before the season tip-off. I thought the Thunder were going to be really good this year. They kept all the players, traded away Josh Giddey, got Alex Caruso, picked up a good center in Hartenstein, and they're starting off great. They're 7-0. They've played a couple of big teams. Chet Holmgren's been great. Shea's been good. Been great. I mean, he's just doing what he's doing. Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams has been great as well. They've been great defensively. Alex Caruso has been great. But a team, I think, unexpectedly good are the Cleveland Cavaliers, Rob.
Yeah, I mean...
The Cleveland Cavaliers...
I knew Donovan Mitchell was good, but I didn't know that the whole team was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think the coaching change is huge. Kenny Atkinson becoming the new head coach, being a bit more of an offensive shift-minded guy, is helping run the offense a little bit more through Evan Mobley. allowing these two guards to kind of, I mean, still do their own thing, but giving Evan Mobley more touches kind of opens you up. You know, a driving kick is what has been carrying the Cavs. Driving and kicking, you got deadly shooter in Donovan Mitchell, a great driver in Darius Garland, Evan Mobley off the roll, ready for drop coverage, to be in the dunker spot at all times. It's been really amazing to see the Cavs do what they do. Yeah, I mean, their clutch win against the Milwaukee Bucks too, against a Bucks team that was expected to come out swinging after a Giannis Antetokounmpo injury, taking him out of the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. It's been so good. What else?
They had that
Sorry.
guy last night that had like 38 points. Garland.
Darius Garland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell's that guy?
38 points. I mean, Darius Garland is a great guard. He was the main guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Basically up until Donovan Mitchell got traded there. Yeah, he's been taking a little bit of a backseat because he knows, you know, I mean, Darius Garland could be a star on his own. He was a previous All-Star. He's great. I mean, but this two-guard experiment, I think was attempted to be replicated in Atlanta with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, but it's just not working out as well because, yeah, don't remind me. Yeah, I mean, Darius Garland, I think, is a little more versatile than Trae Young. I mean, Trae Young is just passing and shooting with a floater in between. Darius Garland's driving kick, he takes a body to people, he gets up there and dunks. Donovan Mitchell the same, crazy athletic. Darius Garland's a little bit better of a passer, I would say, but yeah, and then they have a stellar center in Evan Mobley that is not afraid to go in or out, whereas in Atlanta, their starting center Clint Capella, who's losing his job to Onyeka Okongwu, is not as mobile. He's got flat feet. He's a little slow. He's not a true 7-footer. Which I don't think Evan Mobley is either. I think he's also like 6'11" or something. Anyway, yeah, I think they're more mobile. Their offense has been way more fluid. They've got deadly shooters all over the place. Yeah, I mean, the Cavs have just been so good. Yeah, who knows if it'll stay this way? I don't think so. I think unless Evan Mobley really shows a jump in points and assists, being able to pass the ball out, which it's great to see him doing it. But to take another jump to really become like another 20-point per game player with stellar ability to clear the boards and pass the ball out and whatnot, that would have really put the Cavaliers at the top of the Eastern Conference. But I don't think that they're at that point yet. But
I mean, it's only like week 2, week 3, so it's still very early on.
This is where, yeah, very small sample size, but this is where you put your statement out, right? This is like how our team plays. This is how we feel strong in our pace of play, in our style of play. And this is it. And if this is the base and there's more room to grow, I mean, this could be the season that the Cavs become. I mean, last year, what did they finish? Last year they finished.
I think didn't they sneak into the playoffs?
Last year, yes. Last year they finished 4th. I think they could be top 3 if they keep playing like this. With Embiid out for the beginning of the season, and we gotta talk about that too. Embiid got today, breaking news. Embiid got suspended for 3 games for, I don't know if you saw that clip, he pushed a media person after, I forget the question he even asked him, but he didn't ask the question, pushed his ass, he got suspended for 3 games.
Bro, I was really looking at that right now.
Yeah. And such a bad time because Paul George just came back from his injury as well. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the Bucks are bad to start the year, which is not, I think, what anyone expected. The Knicks are doing decently.
I told you.
So, I mean, I didn't say they were going to be bad.
Well, you didn't believe me when I said watch out for the Knicks.
Okay, I mean, damn. It's literally only 3 games. And you know what? just talking small sample size. Um, I just want to bring up a comparison between the East and the West right now. Um, as of November 5th, Election Day, in the East, there are two teams with a winning record that is above a 500 record, above 50% win rate. Those are the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. In the West, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 teams with a winning record. That runs 1 through 9, beginning with the Oklahoma City Thunder and right now, currently, the Denver Nuggets. And then following below them are kind of the same teams that we expect to be near the bottom of last year, with a couple of exceptions. The Memphis Grizzlies, the LA Clippers, the San Antonio Spurs, the Trailblazers, the Pelicans, and the Utah Jazz are 10 through 15 with non-winning records, with the Jazz being exceptionally bad at only holding 1 win out of the 7 games that they played so far.
Bro, that's insane.
So it is crazy. Oklahoma City Thunder are doing really well. The Suns are doing good. Golden State Warriors are doing great. Surprisingly, even though they didn't have Curry after like a ankle sprain in one of the, I think it was a season opener.
Yeah, I think so as well. It was a game time decision.
Yeah. I mean, Houston Rockets, young team, they're doing all right. The Lakers were off to a great hot start. But they were on a bit of a losing streak, but they won one. Yeah, they cooled off. Yeah. Dallas Mavericks, I mean, Klay Thompson looks great over there. I think they're going to mesh a little bit more, find a little bit of their style play on defense a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Timberwolves, I think we expected them to be much higher at the start of the season, but with the adjustment of losing Cat and replacing him with Julius Randle, and I think Dr. DiVincenzo fits right in, but losing a big guy like that is huge. So I think there's a little bit of adjustment to be done there. Sacramento Kings, picking up DeMar DeRozan really changes the format of the team a bit, and losing Harrison Barnes. So I think they've got a little bit of adjusting to do. And the Denver Nuggets, I did not expect them to be this low with the start that Jokic has had. In the first 3 games, I think he averaged 38 points. The first game, he nearly got a triple-triple, or a double-triple,
Damn.
say. And he's been doing amazing, but the supporting cast is just not there. I think they're going to find some rotations to not replace, but to hold off until I think November 15th and December 15th are going to be really important for the Nuggets to pick up anybody who is eligible for a trade and is looking to be moved around. Those are the deadlines for players who were signed, re-signed, or traded. I think December 15th, or is it January 15th? Anyway, I think it's December 15th, is players who were traded in off-season are eligible to be traded again, or something like that.
Well, they're going to have to find someone to play center because, according to sources, Nuggets Gordon out multiple weeks with the
Oh no, Aaron Gordon?
Yes.
Oh, well, he's not saying he's a forward. But,
oh, sorry, excuse me. I don't know. A right calf.
But no, I mean that sucks for them. But I mean, we'll see how the league shakes up. I mean, we've had some incredible plays. I don't know if you saw that clip of John Morant doing a 360, switching the ball from one hand to the other and flipping it up, putting some English on it, spitting it in with a lay. It was incredible. Yeah. So it's been fun to watch a lot of these teams play again. Lonzo Ball's back from his injury, thankfully. We've had a couple of injuries already, which sucks. Notably, Paulo Banchero had a torn oblique. Darn, what's that player from the Utah Jazz that had that horrible injury? Taylor Hendricks had a gruesome injury to his leg. I hope he recovers quickly. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
other than that,
I just saw it right now.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was some fucking like Mike shit right there.
Yeah. than that, I mean, there's like a couple of injuries here and there. Let's see the official injury report. Let's see. Bogdanovich has been out with a hamstring. Out until December.
Mm-hmm.
Who else has been out? Kristaps Porzingis is still out. Probably until December 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And to start the season, Devin Vassell from the Spurs has been out. Mitchell Robinson still not to be back in December. Yeah, there's just a handful of players that are just in and out.
I mean, it's just the beginning still.
Yeah, it's just beginning, but I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, the big story, Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers, to be expected to be out until December 1st, which I expect will be pushed out because when they announced it, they said it was an indefinite timeline. Let's see, are there any other big players? No.
I don't think
Big
so. I mean,
guys.
like I said, it's only the beginning. I mean, who is going to be out?
Mitchell Robinson.
Who is going to
I mean,
be
there's
out?
a lot
That's
of
going to be
guys.
super important.
Yeah, I mean, Wendell Carter in and out. Yeah, Paulo Banchero out until December. Damn it, man.
Was he on
That's a
your
tough
fantasy
one.
team or something?
Yeah, he is. He's on my fantasy team. But, I
Bro.
mean, it's tough because he had such a great start to the season. He dropped a 50 piece. He was averaging, I think he was averaging 38 or something crazy like
Yeah.
that. Let me see. He was averaging a crazy number. Where's Paulo? Here he is. To the start of the 24-25 season.
Danny Tan and his excellent research skills.
He was averaging 29 points. He averaged 29 points.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, 29 points, 8.8 rebounds, 5.6 assists, with 0.6 steals, 0.8 blocks, with a field goal percentage of 49.5 and a 3-point percentage of 34.4. I mean, he's a big guy. He's not shooting. He was shooting more threes, with more 3-pointers attempted than last year. 2.2 over the 1.5 from last year. But I mean, that 50 piece, it was a masterclass. It was great, but
Yeah.
it's tough for a young guy. I thought he was gonna have an All NBA season. With this time off, I think he still can make a push for it. It'll just be a little tough. But yeah, I mean, a great start to the season so far. As we speak, today is Tuesday, November 5th. As of this recording, there are no games today because people don't want to take, or the NBA doesn't want to take attention off from the elections. So, yeah, I mean, that's where we stand. Yeah,
I
there's
totally
nothing
forgot
today.
they did that too, low-key.
Yeah, I mean, I think most sports do that. No.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL doesn't play on Tuesdays, right?
No. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, and LOB's done, so it would really only be the NBA, but they're taking off to allow people to vote and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the teams I'm excited to see this year are
who has looked good so far, Danny? Yeah.
I mean, the Oklahoma City Thunder look phenomenal. They just look great.
No, yeah. So according to my notes, they're trying to reach the record from the Seattle era of 12-0 set in 1982.
That is crazy. I think they could do it. It's tough though. Let me see. Let's check their next couple of games. So their next few games, they're going to play
the Lakers,
the Denver Nuggets
Dodgers.
on the 6th. They're going to play Denver Nuggets. They're going to play OKC. They're going to play. OKC is going to play Houston, Golden State Warriors, the Clippers, New Orleans. So they're at 7. They need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they need to beat all those teams. They need to beat the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Pelicans.
And then the Suns.
That'll take them to 12 games.
A baker's dozen.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Oh no, actually that's the
that's
NBA
tough.
Cup. Never mind, it's like JK. They gotta play the Mavericks after that.
Yeah.
Then they make it.
Well, they play the Suns and then the Mavericks.
Yeah, but the Suns is the NBA Cup, so that doesn't count.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
is.
it counts
Oh, shit. You're right.
overall. Yeah. Which also, do you want to talk about that? I totally forgot to mention
The
that last time.
in-season tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. How about you? You want to diverge a little? What's your opinion on that? We got a couple minutes left. What's your opinion on the
I mean,
NBA Cup?
it's
Dan?
fun. I think it's fun. It does give a little bit more stakes within the season. To have a little tournament like this increases competitiveness and whatnot. It's tough on the standing. Wait, no, wait. The game does count. It's just the championship game, which is the extra game, that does not count toward your
No, I
regular
know, but
season
it doesn't
stats.
count. Yeah, it doesn't count towards like the regular season. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's just the championship game. I think all the other games count. They just rearrange the schedule a little bit depending on who you play
But
in the
how
rest of
does
the
it count?
tournament.
Like, what do you mean by it counts?
Like the win loss for the team counts. Your individual player stats still count.
Okay.
So it's just like a regular season game, but in the tournament, in your grouping, it would only affect if you move on. Like, let's say you play whatever, you in the grouping, you like, let's say the Suns play the Celtics in the grouping. It doesn't happen that way, but whatever, those two teams, they play each other. The Suns move on. Let's say they beat the Celtics by some fucking miracle.
Fucking dead.
The Suns will have to face whatever team, but if they are supposed to face them again later on the season, they're gonna take that meeting and make that the meeting that game that they're playing is the meeting. It replaces the game that they were going to play in the future, so they reschedule that game to another game.
No, yeah,
So,
of course, yeah, because
Yeah.
the schedule.
So yeah, so let's say the Suns are supposed to see whatever the Magic twice a year, right?
Yes.
If they play the Magic that time, or let's say the Spurs, they see the Spurs like 3 times a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they see the Spurs later in that tournament, they'll take one of those meetings away, one of those games away, because it's shifted up in the schedule, and then they'll reschedule another team, and it all works out in the end because the teams they're always paired, right? The meetings are always paired.
I mean, I guess so. That sounds kind of confusing, low-key.
Yeah, it is confusing, but
It makes sense.
I think it's the
but
only
it sounds
way
very
to make
unnecessary.
Yeah, I think it's the only way to make the stats work out, to count them, because otherwise you're playing like, what is that, like 12 extra games.
I mean, you kind of
Something like
quintessentially
that.
are.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't make sense for the league in general, because you're playing those extra games, and if all of them don't count, then it makes it unfair to whatever. It's a bigger argument to say, hey, it's really unfair that these teams have to play extra games. And let's say an injury happens, then people are like, hey, this is not even a game that we're like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I think having it be a little more confusing for the league and not us, the fans. Like, for us, the fans, this is just a regular season game, and if you move up in the bracket, then you get to just
You have to play
go
more
on
games.
to maybe the championship game. Yeah, then that's easier for us, the fans, to understand. And it makes it easier for the player because, hey, this is a regular season game. It still counts toward our record. And there's like less arguing to go about. It just, the league has to reschedule some stuff and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And, maybe the players are annoyed for rescheduling because it like changes some life events or whatever, that they want it to be at home, but now it's like an away game or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it will be anything crazy then, but we'll see.
Alrighty. Dan, do you have any other last 10 words or so before we move on?
10 words. Watch out for the Houston Rockets. I think they're gonna come up
Okay.
and come up big. Watch out for the Houston
Close enough.
Rockets. Yeah, I think they're gonna be
That was
6.
like 10.
All right, no, keep adding words. Okay, chill.
No, you're good. I'm just
Let's
fucking
go.
with you.
Let's move on.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You have anything else? Okay.
No, sir.
All right, that was Danny's NBA beginning of the season tip-off recap. We'll check back in a little while with the NBA. Is that cool, Danny?
Yes, sir.
I bet we're moving on in our programming here to the warm-up before we end things here. The warm-up memorable championship runs. We're talking about the Dodgers winning the World Series earlier, and we're trying to brainstorm like what else could we talk about. And Danny came up with a great idea of just, hey, what like other championship runs are like kind of memorable. I mean, like I said, it was a gentleman's sweep, 4-1 victory. But who else had like good notable runs? And I'm gonna start because I'm the host.
Do your thing, baby.
The Lakers, when they won those two championships, when we were 2008, 2009, or 10, right? I think it was around that time. I'm doing it off the dome, by the way, and I keep seeing the clip of as of late where where the Lakers are they instead of they couldn't take everyone to the Staples Center, so they took everyone to the Coliseum, and like just looking at that overhead helicopter shot of like the whole the Coliseum could hold like 80,000 people. I think it was almost that's how much people they had up in that bitch. And like
Which
it's
is crazy.
oh dang, I forgot who's talking, but he's like, I gotta bring up this next guy. I've always wanted to meet an alien, someone from another planet, and he's not from this one. And Kobe Bryant, you're MVP. And everyone's yelling MVP. And then he goes, I need everyone to say this with me. On 3, say ring. 1, 2, 3. Ring. It's like, what the fuck? And, I mean, those runs were good. I mean, they beat the Celtics. They beat the Magic. They were supposed to beat the Cavs, but LeBron fucked it up. And Dwight Howard was in prime Dwight Howard mode. So, yeah, being the Celtics, being the Magic, those are some good times. I was also not available to watch the parade or anything because I was in 5th grade. So, yeah, that was a thing. But, yeah, Danny, what do you got? What was a memorable run for you?
For me, off the dome, damn, the LA Rams run, it was like another, I guess not as similar as this last Dodger run, but it was like this team has spent so much goddamn money on their team.
Yeah.
On the roster. If they don't win it, like what the hell are we doing? You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
The LA Rams run, Columbus Crew, one of the MLS, baby.
I mean, up until now, they were people were saying they were one of the best MLS teams. I mean, they won MLS Cup, they won Leagues Cup. I mean, they were just beating everybody left and right. And then they were CONCACAF Champions League finalists, or CONCACAF Cup finalists, I should say now. I mean, up until this point, like they were the most dominant team in the league and in the region. And like, remember, like I know I brought it up many episodes ago. They almost did not exist no more. They were almost moved to Austin, and just out of nowhere, they pay money for a good head coach. They sign good players. They sign within the league too, by the way. Which now people are starting to knock for the coach. They want their star players. So yeah, it's been a good run for the Columbus Crew so far.
Yeah, baby.
Let me see what else we got here. I remember the early 2010s, the San Francisco Giants. I think they won 2 World Series around that time. That was not good. Fuck them. The LA Kings, Danny. I don't know if you remember that one. I think the first go around when they won those 2 Stanley Cups, the first go around was when they kept losing. They kept going down in the series and then forcing Game 6, Game 7s. There was one memorable game where I was at a Dodger game coincidentally, and I think they were down 0-3 in the series, and I think this might have been Game 1 or Game 2 of their comeback, where they were losing. They kept posting up the scoreboard, and it was like you could just hear the groans, like oh. And I'm pretty sure half of those people that don't even watch hockey, but it's just like, it's an LA team, they're in the playoffs. And they just kept posting the score, and it was like, oh, they're only losing by 2 now. Oh, they're losing by 1. Oh, they tied the game. And at the end of the Dodger game, they show the score, and it's like, wait, they won? And it's like a round of applause, and that was like the the start of like the comeback during that time. So I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, and then for them to, keep going down in the series and coming back and getting to the Stanley Cup and winning it all, like, that was pretty cool, man. That was insane at the time.
That is pretty crazy.
I mean, like I said, I think we were in that at least middle school at that time, so didn't get to party at the time, but hopefully someday, maybe this season, they'll turn it around and we'll have another parade here in Los Angeles. Who knows?
We'll see. That'd be crazy.
I don't know who else you got, Danny.
What's another run?
I mean, not
in LA.
I mean, I think.
But that Golden State run.
Oh, the Warriors, of course. I know you. That's a better one, I think. Golden State.
The Warriors 22 run was
the dynasty,
was a great run.
Beating LeBron.
Beating the Celtics.
Multiple times.
Wait. Oh, you're talking about that one. My bad.
What do you mean? There was only one.
I mean, I meant their last one. But their dynasty run.
One.
Yeah, the Golden State, Cleveland championship runs back to back. Yeah.
Was Durant.
Those are great. Yeah, with Durant in there as well.
KD. That was a real you bought your championship time. I mean, I can't hold it against them considering they were missing a piece still. It just costed them a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and then finally, what was it? The Cavs did beat them once at least.
Yes, yeah, I think that was the 2018 season.
I think that was the one where they needed KD to win it the next year.
No, it was 2017.
Yeah, because then that was, I mean, now that we speak about the Warriors, the Cavs championship run was also insane because
they
kept facing the Warriors.
Yeah.
And they finally did it because then after that, the Warriors cooled off. And, I mean, it was always going to be a one-and-done thing for the Cavs with LeBron. Like, they were not going to do what they did again. Like, they threw everything balls to the walls and, they got the job done. And also, I'd like to just point out, we're only pointing out stuff of when we were alive. I mean, like, you probably talk about, like, the Bulls championship runs, like their dynasty runs, the New England Patriots, their dynasty runs, their championship runs. How many times they've done it? Multiple times, in fact. I mean, you can even talk about their counterparts on some of the Super Bowls. Losing to Philly, losing to the Giants twice when they were undefeated the first time. The second time was also considered an upset because no one expected the Giants to get there, but somehow, some way, they were able to pull it out and beat the Patriots. But yeah, I don't know. You got any other off the top of your head, Danny?
Damn.
What you got? There's gotta be something. Hey, this was your idea too, by the way.
This was my idea. I'm gonna be real. What was another championship run?
Literally,
the Kawhi Leonard, NBA, the Kawhi Leonard, Toronto Raptors. 2019 Toronto Raptors. That was a Cinderella story. That was crazy.
Right? Against the Spurs, right? Was he playing for?
It started against. No, well, he got traded from the Spurs to the Raptors. For DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking when the Spurs were playing Miami, I think.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about the 2019 run.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking when Miami was playing, when he was still in fucking in San Antonio. Dude, that was a crazy run when Miami was trying to. Yeah, how many they won at least 2, right? I believe so.
That was the 2000.
Like 2010, 2011. They had to because I remember the Spurs were giving it to them. Remember that was the game where they went to San Antonio and the fucking AC broke down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was crazy.
That was the 2014 run?
I'm not sure.
So. Let me see. 2014.
I'm also looking it up as well. Cause yeah, I'm like I remember that just because of that specific reason. Let me see.
2014
Championship.
was
2012
the San
and
Antonio Spurs.
2013. Yeah, 12 and 13.
13-14.
No, 12 and 13.
2012 was Oklahoma against Miami.
Yeah, and
2013
the
and
Heat won.
14.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah, you're talking about the Spurs. You're talking about
I'm talking
13,
about the
2013.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
they played the
the Heat-
Spurs.
Yeah, the Heat won in 2012 and 2013.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, even those those runs were just crazy because they were putting out fucking crazy ass statements like, we're not going to win 1, we're not going to win 2, we're going to win 5, 6, 7. Like, bruh, who makes these statements? Nobody. I mean, at least they got the 2. I mean, I think they went 3 times to my knowledge, and they got the 2, so good enough.
Yeah, they went to the finals 4 times in that run.
Yeah.
The first time they got beat by the Mavs. And then they
that
won
was
the
an
2
upset.
times, 2012, 2013, and then they lost against the Spurs, and then LeBron left back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then we get so that in that stretch, LeBron was in the finals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Maybe he was only talking
Before he
about
went to-
himself when he said that.
Maybe
I guess so.
8 times before he went to the Lakers.
Los Lakers.
Damn. But yeah, I mean, since 2019, we have not had a back-to-back champ.
Yeah.
So, in the NBA, so I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. But yeah, Dan, do you have anything else to add? I think that wraps up the warm up here.
No, I'm good for the rundown, baby.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna try to go a little bit quick here because I know we went over time earlier on, but I would do my best. Welcome to the rundown, where we talk about any other sports news happening that catches our interest. Just really quick right here, the NHL, the Winnipeg Jets are 11-1, doing an undefeated streak for a hot minute. But yeah, who would have expected the little team from Winnipeg, being the top dog in the NHL? Moving on, some NASCAR news, Danny. Ryan Blaney wins the Xfinity 500 from Martinsville Speedway. For the second straight year, defending series champion Ryan Blaney won the NASCAR Cup Series round of 8 elimination race at Martinsville Speedway to advance to the Championship 4, basically the Final 4, Danny. And as Blaney took the checkered flag to win Sunday's Xfinity 500, Christopher Bell made a kamikaze move into the final corner in a futile attempt to deprive William Byron of the final spot in next Sunday's title event at Phoenix Raceway. Once again, this year's NASCAR Cup Series Championship 4 is said to consist of William Byron, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Tyler Reddick. Blaney is the reigning series champion. Live coverage is set to be provided by NBC from Phoenix Raceway beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, November 1st. So yeah, it should be a good race. You got your boy William Byron, in the hunts to win a championship in the NASCAR series. But of course, yeah, Ryan Blaney winning back-to-back Martinsville races. That's crazy. That's a low-key crazy stat. He won 2 of the same races at the same place to qualify.
Damn.
And yeah, I was watching the last clip, and yeah, Ryan Blaney was trailing. I think he had to win the race to qualify. And yeah, he won the race.
That's a clutch, baby.
That shit is clutch. But yeah, that's what's going on in the NASCAR world. So yeah, Championship Series race November 1st at 3 p.m. Sunday on NBC. Next up, I'm going to go over some NFL headlines. Chiefs still undefeated, 8-0. They beat the Bucks in overtime. The New Orleans Saints part ways with head coach Dennis Allen after currently going 2-7. They won their first 2 games and have not won a game since. And then also a rivalry matchup that passed this weekend. The Lions beat the Packers convincingly. And at the moment of this recording, we are currently in trade deadline watch. The Saints did dump LaShawn Lattimore to the Commanders. So we have to see what's happening there. And there's been other notable trades going on. So just look up your more reputable NFL source and get all the information there. And then for primetime games this Thursday, we have the Bengals versus the Ravens on Prime Video at 5:15 Pacific Standard Time. Then Sunday at 5:20 Pacific Standard Time, we got the Lions and the Texans on NBC/Peacock. Then your Monday night football game will be the Dolphins and the Rams. Catch it on ABC, ESPN, ESPN Plus at 5:15 Pacific Standard Time. And then I'll take a little bit of time here as we have a MLS playoff update. Here's your bracket going into the semifinals for the conferences. I'm not all wrapped up, by the way. Waiting to play either November 23rd or 24th. The LA Galaxy will play Minnesota United in their Western Conference semifinal standoff. Seattle awaits the winner of Game 3 between LAFC and Vancouver, as Vancouver forces a Game 3 in Los Angeles. Some bad news for you, Danny. The New York Red Bulls eliminate the defending league champs, the Columbus Crew, and are waiting between either Cincinnati or New York City Football Club. Red Bulls pulled a shocker in Game 1 at Columbus, winning 1-0, and then going to the second leg of 3, Columbus were able to tie the game late to go into penalties, in which Red Bulls were able to defeat them and end the penalty shootout, and the Red Bulls move on, as I said, against either Cincinnati or New York, who are going to play their Game 3. And then we also have 2 other Game 3s to hold on to, as Atlanta were able to win at home against Miami. So we're going to go back to Inter Miami's home base and see if Messi and friends can take home Game 3 and move on. And then we got one more Game 3 as well, as Orlando and Charlotte go to the last game, as last must-win game as well. But Danny, sorry to tell you, but the Crew are out of the playoffs, and we will have a new champion this year. But all exciting stuff there. Then we also have playoff news in the NWSL. Here's the picture for you. Quarterfinal rounds are set. We have Orlando versus Chicago at 5 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video for Friday, November 8th. Kansas City versus North Carolina, 9 a.m. Eastern on CBS/Paramount Plus on Saturday, November 9th. Washington versus Bay FC, 9:30 a.m. on ABC on Sunday, November 10th. That's Eastern time, by the way. And we have New York, New Jersey versus Portland at 12 p.m. Eastern on ABC Sunday, November 10th as well. A little bit more footy to talk about. UEFA Champions League games have started this week as of this recording. They played Tuesday, November 5th and November 6th games beginning at 9:45 and 12 p.m. Pacific time. The next round of league phase games will be played Tuesday, November 26th and Wednesday, November 27th. And lastly, to leave you guys, we have the first official standings for the college football playoffs. I'll just go over the top 5 for you. You can go look up the rest on your own time. Number 1, the Oregon Ducks. Number 2, Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 3, the Georgia Bulldogs. Number 4, the Miami Hurricanes. And number 5, the Texas Longhorns. But Danny, that wraps it up for me. Excuse me. Well, good thing I lasted up until the end. Dan, do you have anything else to add in regards to the rundown? Or is there anything that we missed? Or do you have anything to say in regards to what I just spoke about right now?
No. We covered WNBA last week.
Yeah, the Liberty one.
Liberty shout out. Sabrina Ionescu. No, I think that's it.
That's it, boss. You have no other bonus NBA info you'd like to let the people know?
Nah. Let's see how this shit turns out.
Alright, no worry. We'll check back in with you with the NBA later. But that's everything from Rambling Runoff today. Thank you for listening to Rambling Runoff. If you're listening on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're listening on Spotify for podcasters, Amazon Music or Apple Music, give us a follow. If you want to hear more from us on social media, hit us up on X, aka Twitter, at Rambling Runoff. And And you can also find us on Instagram at RunOff. And you can also find us on TikTok because we post there sometimes too. But yeah, that's it for today. I've been your host, Robert Rios, for my co-host, Danny Tan. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.